Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is day 12 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. So, this sketch is from Liz Chillister. I hope I am saying that right. And it is super fun. Like, I love banners. So, I am using mainly Amy Tan's Slice of Life. So I'm using the project pad as well as I have the 6x8 pad. And the reason I was drawn to this collection was because of the donuts. So when we did kind of our last summer hurrah before the kids were supposed to go back to school, we went down to my aunt's house, and she only lives about 2 hours away, and did kind of a vacation like you would normally go to a hotel and then hang out by the pool, that type of thing. But we didn't really want to hang out with the people. So my aunt had the pool, so that is where we went, and we treated it like a hotel, as far as like we made sure that we had like little snacky things and little drinks that you would normally get at the pool. And she had some super fun floaties. So the donut was definitely the favorite. She also had a strawberry, and I'm trying to think what else she had. I think it's just some regular ones. But the donut was definitely the favorite. So both my kids, several times during the weekend, were in the donut. And so I have these donut pictures. And now that I am remembering, I really wanted to use the stencil from Scrapping Reflections. It's the layered donut making one. So I have to see if I have another donut picture somewhere, because I really wanted to use that stencil, and I think that I was saving these pictures the entire time for that and totally forgot when I was putting these page kits together. Hindsight, I tell you, it's something else. So I have pulled 2 pieces of paper from the project pad. Well, technically 3. So I pulled a blue cardstock, and then I pulled that pink with sprinkles that looks exactly like the pink with sprinkle donut floaty. And from the cut apart sheet, there was like a border strip of donuts. So that went on there as well. So now I have gone through this 6x8 paper pad, and I have just picked several different papers. And I didn't even like think about it when I was pulling them, but I pulled the exact amount I needed. So I pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And originally I started cutting them at 1.5. So I cut 2 of them at 1.5, and then within like the same thought process, I forgot that I had cut them in 1.5 and cut everything else in 2 inches. So I don't think it's super noticeable, but maybe a little bit. Like 2 of them are definitely smaller. And then, not very logically, I put the 2 small ones together. So go figure. I think it's because by the time I noticed it, they were the last 2 that I was putting down. And I was like, wait a minute, these are not like the right size, but they fit, so we're going to go with it. So I start by, so I adhere down the big strips, but I didn't adhere them on the edges so that I could tuck these banners in. And so I had cut the banners on both ends, and then I just cut them in half-ish. Some are bigger than others, some are not. And then Right now I am just going to take my T-square ruler and line them up. So it's kind of like they go all the way through, but they don't. So little cheating, and not a problem. I don't have a problem cheating like this. And it's a great way to use your paper pads. Just think if you had to cut all of these strips from a 12 by 12 paper pad or 12 by 12 papers, I think I might have a little bit of a heart attack. Like, that is stressful for me. I don't know if it's stressful for you, but cutting into 12 by 12 paper sometimes is so hard for me. I think mainly because I look at it and I'm like, oh, this could be such a good background. And if I cut it, then I can't use it as a background. So occasionally, if I'm really struggling but really want it, what I will do is I will actually gut the inside of the paper so that I can use it on whatever project I'm working with. And then I can use it as a border for another layout. So it's kind of my background, but not exactly. So that's my tip for trying to get best of both worlds. So in my eyes, as I was looking at this, I was thinking it just looked like all of the banners were running together, which is kind of crazy because I'm looking at it now and I'm like, nope, they're all different colors. I didn't put any light colors together. And they stand out against the background because the background is kind of white. But at the time that I was doing it, I just felt like it was all like mushing together. I'm in my pajamas and it's bright. So it must be the morning after we had stayed up super late to scrapbook. So maybe my brain was still kind of sleeping. That is totally possible. So maybe my eyes were only partially open when I was making this layout, so it made it all look like it was going together, because I'm looking at it now and I'm watching it on the screen and I'm like, nope, not so much. So I did outline them in a black pen. And then I have this sequin mix called Spring Fling. And it's like the perfect colors. And I wanted to make a shaker pocket. And you know me and my lazy shaker pockets. So if I can tuck the Ziplocky part of it somewhere and hide it, then I feel like that is a perfect shaker pocket. So I couldn't tuck it under the photo because of the shape. But what I have done here was just fold it in half on itself. So it's almost like a little sequin pillow. And so you can't see the zipper, you can't see the adhesive. It's just kind of pillowy. So now I am going to work on my embellishing. So this kit I had used on day something. So I just had it in the same page kit bag. So everything that I had for that kit is also in this kit. So I am going through the ephemera and the foam thickers and the sticker sheet. And I have found a tag. It says yay for today. And then a little journaling spot that has like a notebook edge. Found another donut. That was good. I found my title that says hooray today. And then, let's see, I think this is, yeah. So 2 die cut pieces that say enjoy the now, because that's what we were really doing. We were really just enjoying the now and each other, and the kids actually started playing together and getting along because obviously there's nobody else there. So that was super, super nice. So because I did that hooray and the tag says yay for today. It's kind of in that multicolored glitter. I wanted to put that a few other places. So I grab 2 hearts and put them both on the die cut pieces that say enjoy the now. And then I find this border sticker that has that same glitter, and I'm going to pop it underneath the clusters, underneath the photos, kind of. So I'm just going to snuggle that under there. And then I did find 2 other puffy banners, which I thought was fun to kind of add a little bit. And that is pretty much it as far as embellishing goes. So for my finishing touches, because I didn't leave any of the sequins out of that spring fling. So usually if I make a shaker pocket or some sort of shaker element or something like that, I'll leave a few pieces out so that I can scatter them. But in this case, I didn't. So I also had the sequin mix from Spiegel Mom Scraps called Happy Vibes. Oh, it's gorgeous. And I love these. I don't know what you call them. They're almost like pinwheels or fans, or not pinwheels because those are the ones you blow and they spin around, which just reminds me of the commercial where the pig is like holding it outside the window saying, wee! So not those. Just the rosettes, maybe? They kind of look like rosettes. So I'm going to pull, okay, squirrel moment there, or pig moment, I'm not really sure. So I'm going to pull 3 of those and put those in all 3 clusters. And then I am just going to take a couple of the other pink and blue ones and put them with it. So that one did not want to stick down with the glue, so I'm just putting a little bit of foam adhesive, and this foam adhesive is awesome from Spiegel Mom Scraps. So I put that underneath the rosette or whatever to hold it in place. And that is going to do it. So this is my layout. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I'd love to chat with you. In the description box is a list of everybody who is playing along that I know of today. So make sure you check that out and hop along. And then head over to the Facebook group and use our hashtag so we can see what you're making. So remember to wear your crown, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.